For PaperX, that is a change up since the off-season, and interestingly enough, this will be the first time we've ever seen something on the Waylay. It is an agent that fits his skill set, but he hasn't played it in official just yet.
In their way momentarily, but it won't take long to deal with that. Prowler to check close, a little bit of a spam.
And good damage found. Envy whittled away yet, down to 40. Global Esports. 3-2 split to try to go for the retake. Something on the peak. Doesn't quite see him. Pulls back into the site. It's all offers up even more space for G2. Or GE. Well, I was talking about G2 earlier. My bad. Jing able to find one, though. Is Patman going to be struck down? And Forsaken is just bounding forward, jumping in on top of Yudotan. Now Autumn.
Last player standing.
Thrown to the wolves. It is just going to be Javi. Last one standing. Finds Forsaken, who continues to just bee-hop around like a madman. And the pistol goes to PRX.
You know, something you're always kind of keen about as a Phoenix player. There you go.
Teleport peek, backpedal curveball does end up going out in Autumn. Forced to retreat.
Bring them down.
Prowler, not sure if we got the spot onto Yudotan here, so Orb take attempt, but Forsaken with covering fire is able to find the two players behind Yudotan. It's going to be good for the one, but player advantage set up for PaperX, albeit with something down to 10 HP. Patman tucking into the corner, drags over and finds both. Headshot on the Devi into the spray down to clean up something.
And he gets himself one away from a res. Could find it here. He keeps pressing. Scoop up of a Phantom there for Forsaken. Now him and the Spike. Envy with just a stinger. Let's see if they can elude any more damage. At least get to the Spike plant. It's like, oh, well, that didn't go good.
A bit ill-advised is how I would summarize that. Envy now.
30 seconds
just
left.
that stinger about to be in a ranged battle versus Yudotan. Here as he peeks into connector. And Yudo takes an immense amount of damage there.
I'll find you.
He's now going to be running for the hills. Clear of the haunt, but that could come through for Envy.
Where are you?
Abs it haunt over the top. Just trying to close the gap here, but it's going to be Patman with a 4K to get Global on board in the anti-bonus.
Ooh, the eco-res.
Okay. Ready to set up the wall here. Quick break of these segments has him backpedaling back over towards Yard, where Crystal is there to try to reinforce the position.
Take hold.
A little chunk of damage going to be suffered by Pat.
Joke's over. You're dead.
There's the run it back.
Here we go.
Careful now.
Chasing forward. Bounce onto the corner, the swing in, the paranoia connecting onto Patman. Now Jing is well eating it, but still charges onward, looking for a little bit more damage. Unable to find it as Crystal holds his own. Javi getting involved, as well as Autumn. Something down the 9 health.
Enemy remaining.
Flash not connecting. Jing eventually able to find the spray, but far too late to try to course correct and get onto Yudotan as well. So 2-2, Global Esports, they tie it up. All right, it's a Munchkin lineup. Autumn though, with the Outlaw. Finds the shot on the Devi for Yudotan to play off of. Patman now as well. Peeking in, able to find the one. Forsaken half has to go for the cancel. Javi at the same time, just TPing over. Safe position, reinforcing this site.
Try to go for some challenges at some angles. Forsaken is...
Patman just around this corner. He's got a pixel angle, but as he tries to swing out a little bit wider, gets caught. Envy lucky to be alive. Crystal nearly found that headshot. This is going to be Nightfall's exchange across the site. Jing with the plant, has the run it back available, and it's very quickly going to be dispatched. Forsaken holding close, sends out that paranoia, but can't draw the weapon fast enough. Autumn just playing off the near side, has him outdone. Push in though, and Envy snappy with that shot, but so to his Crystal, he accidentally pops the jump. Prowler on the chase, cleared out, sees connecting. Jing, we're going to get pulled out here into the open, the decay expiring, but he's able to find the kill. Crystal taken down. It's messy, it's close, but it's PaperX's round. Let's just go for a timing shot. Let's try to keep this disguised, I suppose. Wall falls, and Envy peeks in.
Spike down A.
Operator now confirmed. Wall up, here's the drop down. Forsaken, pretty much pinned in this position. Oh no.
You fought well.
Well, once again, trying to TP passed it around Patman, and Patman is right there waiting. Autumn being this far forward might start making Global Esports a bit more suspicious, but there's the spot on the one, so now attention's going to be paid towards the front of this site. Jing getting into position, finds the one, looks for the second, but Javi able to steady it, fast enough to shut down the Phoenix, but something does manage to dive forward and find the kill.
Spike planted.
2v3 are fracked back out to main. The weapon drawn, but Patman takes down his former teammate. Now it is all on Devi. Approach from heaven, unread. 3 players still alive. Global Esports will regain the lead.
It is a massive kill for Javi there. Patman back to that A main hold.
Going out.
It's kind of more of a default look here for Global Esports, at least considering what we saw at the
Joke's
beginning.
over. You're dead.
Autumn on the hunt here, but ooh, target-rich environment. Can't find any of them. Nice shot from Devi, run back from Jing on the hunt, but ultimately will just snap back over in towards A main.
Could be a little bit of false information there. A couple GE players had evacuated the site to avoid it. Now they've refilled that space.
Playing on the same side, but right up the wall. Forsaken spotting one. Jing trying to go on the swing out, and Patman able to shot him down and backpedaling. Udaton will find something as well. Like crammed into the corner, but fighting back with fury. Not be taken down. It felt like Devi
Trap destroyed.
would not have been favored there whatsoever, but Udaton swinging in the mid is able to find one. The pit now going to be Bloom trying to lock them out. Spike not even yet planted. Gun barrel spotted. Devi maybe checking the mini-map there for a brief little second, but eventually is able to find the kill all the same. Udaton now just slinking his way through the pit. And
Oh my god.
I think he might have not realized this. As here comes the turn back. Devi has been completely outdone. He thinks that Udo's going to pursue forward into the site to try to get the defuse, but he just swings right back in. The pit had been dropped, and this is a catastrophe.
What a sneaky play from Udaton.
A massive misread.
I mean, that one I understand.
Sure. Well, there's a ping reveal. Here comes the Odin. Been keeping this one under their sleeve the entire time, and Crystal now, he's just tearing them apart. Something tagged to 37. Forsaken dead.
This is part of what makes this map so difficult. Once the defenders get into that Odin, it can often be a real challenge. Oh.
Surviving with 7, but players, now 3, all just being worked lower and lower in health. Jing at least can heal himself. Attempt at the entry, straight into a C's. Javi able to find one, but something fighting back still is the outer main able to find a very solid kill. Might fall across, connects onto Crystal, still has that Odin in hand. If Envy tries to cross his way back out to main, well, now he knows that the Odin's there. Good Prowler to get that spot out. Once again, dueling Nightfalls, but as he tries to go in and run down Crystal, Autumn's there with the Operator. Dashes forward, grabs a Phantom. 7 HP, all that they have had. This Global Esports continuing on their merry way.
Yeah, and they're so patient with their util too, especially Autumn there. Since he has the op, he's going to have that saturate a lot for these retakes. They're just a step ahead on these defender sides in the decision making. Oh, Javi.
Here's a tap, waits for it, but something's just swinging in. Autumn has the op, gets the kill. Just double dash up and over the top of the hut. And he is out to safety, and the door is slammed shut here in PRX's face once again.
And look at him match.
Now he's in mid, swing out, kill found, Jing down, Odin inserted, Crystal getting the headshot through the wall. Forsaken's gone, this round is over.
Very much so. Devi would love to try to save this Phantom, but I imagine that Global Esports doesn't want to give him the opportunity.
Nope.
They're going to rally the troops and make a go at him.
Well, first step. Falls into the hurdle. Just dancing around this corner in mid. Forsaken as well, tucked in. Smoke set up as he's going to try to slowly drift his way across towards Yard. Devi, though, once again, tagged down to 7. Noise now being made. That TP, Autumn gonna go up and over the top, and oh, the teleport timing. Forsaken narrowly escaping with the ult. Something just ends up planting his feet right there in front of Udaton. Quickly repositions, cross-cutting out the safety. Evolution now popped. His Javi is so damn fast with that shot.
Spike planted.
Joke's over.
Straight there, but they are completely outnumbered. Levi is down, 7 HP. Autumn now making his presence known, and he just has them served up on a platter. Levi is a world away. It looks like they want the kill before they even get the defuse. We'll just hold it now. This is done and dusted. 9-3. I mean, even last night, granted, I would say the majority of the crowd silenced by Global Esports, but when leaving the studio, saw so many people waiting in the cold to get autographs and photos with the players. There's Jing, just fishing through that smoke, is eventually able to find a kill. Envy, nice 2 taps coming through. Jing will find the finisher, so Paper X lives to fight another day.
There.
And it seems like he's at least made Global Esports have to consider another avenue of approach so Paper X can lean in towards this mid hold.
They're making a ton of noise now, and Envy getting that first contact and the shot. Udaton just stopping a little bit faster than might have anticipated. Devi finding one, re-peeks with a sheriff to find another. Can't quite get that third though. Crystal able to put him down. Something nearby.
Spike planted.
Here's the footsteps of one. All set up as a TP into the corner.
Nice and slow.
Javi's repositioning. Good look for the entry. Jing dropping down, finding the kill. Javi eliminated. Crystal's position now known as they're both stacked up, and the judge tears them apart. And something on his feet there as Paper Rex convert the bonus.
Believe me, we all know. Whoa, hold on.
Free Fire looking for this crunch, and Udaton, well, he's just shrugging that one off. The ult is there, and Jing just, immediately going to be shut down as Envy's only able to find one. Operator be able to come up with a kill, and as the dust settles, it's a 3v3, but it's absolute bedlam outside of B. Getting a sense of this, but now you've got a double crossfire set up to intercept, and this is the spike in hand. Hoggle on the smoke. The walkout, Autumn
30 seconds
struck
left.
down.
One
Tommy
enemy
now
remaining.
dead to Jason's hands as well.
What a nice little micro adjustment from Forsaken. Expected that re-peek and reposition just ever so slightly. Should be round over here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to try to recover this one.
10
Patman
seconds
can
left.
make it hurt a little bit more, but economy for Paper Rex is quite strong.
I have the
That
spike.
being said, though, now we can just good eco res.
Eco
We
res?
will.
You will not kill my allies.
Your will not kill my allies.
He calls timeouts when you least expect it.
Bring them down.
And that's how he keeps his opponents guessing.
Oh, he's just like Termy.
Face your fear.
Oh my god, these guys should be best friends. Double dash forward. Envy caught in a trap. Devi only able to find one on the entry. More Crystal dispatches, puts them back in with the player advantage. Forsaken, however, swings around the corner, is able to find Autumn back into a 3v3, and something completely unknown from his position here was hindered by the saturate. And now brings out a shot. This Jing from up above is able to find one. The jump around the corner, maybe a bit misplaced on their trust, but Jing, ooh, a bit of a fadeaway on that one. Narrowly comes out on top, a wry smile. But it is another round win for Paper Rex. Still yet not going to be seeing a timeout call. The militia buy is, I'm going to start calling it. We'll see if it catches on, but everything that GE can relatively scrape together. And there goes one of the players.
If there's anybody who I believe could out-duel something with a sniper, it's Udo. Oh, Pat, well, that's Pat.
Now Pat's dead. Crystal now gone as things are just falling hard. As there you go. Fast shot. And just Javi now. A 1v5. Dash just playing in Envy. And flawless for Paper Rex as they gain the lead. Forsaken setting up that paranoia. That's right to the corner. And a multi-man face means that he's got to backpedal very quickly. So site going to be taken. Global Esports quickly in with the plant. Paper Rex now, onus on them to try to get this retake
Nightfall.
underway. They do have a Nightfall, as you say.
Let it rip.
Ooh. TP Forsaken gives his life. Trade of the Omens. It's now the swing in, and Patman able to find two. Unitron scaling forward. Here's up one, but now it is just something left standing. Operator in his hand. The refract expiring, has the money, but doesn't want to give him the shots.
Yeah. I will call it. Insta scan, go.
Where are you?
They scan. They smoke middle. Hold down, please, wait.
Hold down, wait. That's mine.
Wait, change mid, change.
Good kill from Forsaken. At least wanting to explore towards this A side. See whether they find it. Not reinforced, but Forsaken once again striking. Jing now getting involved. Puts the spike down on the floor, and the other two players are going to be identified here.
We'll catch them.
Pushing forward.
Oh!
I mean, he has the ultimate available, so can get the recovery on the spike, but still in a pretty rough position as Jing unable to deny that one away.
Toxins going up.
Plant now coming in.
Spike
Rex
planted.
gonna have to scale out of their own pit. Something checks around.
Last
Nothing
player
yet
standing.
spotted. Javi now left to his own devices and can only find the one kill. Forsaken with a 4K. Gets that trade back right into the lead once again.
I'm shocked he didn't get any damage on that spray.
Yeah, just a bit on the Patman, but goes ahead, pops himself back up to full, but now fire into the corner on the dive forward. Forsaken to collect it once again. Flash at the ready, but there's a smoke bloomed, and Bobby will be able to go ahead and trade one back with the Bandit of all things through the Poison Orb. 20 seconds until the heal. Patman for now at risk, and they widely have to just slow things down and wait for that CD. Oh, wall boost. Forsaken trying to break this one. Patman can just try to scale forward, and he does. Forsaken ends up getting dropped. The heal should be available, and it is. Starts getting top back up, scaling his way up through Hall. Devi, however,
30
silently
seconds left.
slotting forward towards A main on this lurk, but Patman swings right into the op shot, and now Javi. Too many options remaining other than to try to sprint his way across into the B site.
Well, clutch would be quite the show here
10 seconds left.
for the new player to Pacific. Saw some
Spike
big
planted.
moments from him very early on here at Kickoff. Great opportunity, but man, oh man, is it going to be tough. Scott has Paper Rex play for the trade. Get the spot.
Position known. TP's into the corner, but the haunt is there, so they know exactly where he's at. And yeah, 4K for something. Catches him with the shorty, and Paper Rex now up to map point for Global Esports. Just from the shadows, though, Paper Rex.
Hey, if you can win this round, you should be in a really nice spot with the ult cycles. Ooh, just missed.
Patman's going to keep trying to scale off this. He wants to get on the line, but it ends up just being hubris.
That's painful.
I'll find you.
Rez no more. Haunt cleared over the top. Envy does still have that Odin in hand. Ready to unleash hell in him.
Nice.
He's already done it. Might have just sealed the deal on this round. Dash in, quick refract out, TP up over the top. Javi working his way into heaven.
Down B.
Gonna be looking for the backstab, but now noise is made, and Devi has it completely in hand. Autumn left in a 1v3. Double approach from main. The connector here is gonna, narrowly avoid the flick. Something dashing out the safety, and that's when they swing in from main. 13-10. Daylight robbery from Paper Rex.
like the other times. You know, they weren't as flashy. It wasn't all those lurks necessarily, and it was more cohesive with the rest of the team.
I mean, it's hard to be flashy on a Sage sometimes at the end of the day, but yeah, definitely added to the strength of their defensive side. GE change up their comp going into this game against Paper X, and Paper X also swapping their comp. Oh wait, did they? No, they're going to stay with Jing on the Jet, something. Yeah. So yeah, they've kept it the same, but GE has completely swapped it.
GE is going to make huge changes.
Tough angle for the opponents to deal with.
Disguised angle, perhaps.
Some plants in the way.
The thing that I'm going to be questioning, though, is you have a Viper by itself. That's it when it comes down to your smokes. Sage can offer you a little bit of control, but how do they try to pilot this? Jing, though, tagged up, as is Forsaken. Themselves into a position for a forward hold. Crystal swinging out. Unable to find anything there himself until the kill onto Jing. But very quickly, this ends up going the way of Global Esports. So plant money there, but not the round win.
A couple sheriffs. Spectre in the hands of Javi. He's going to be pushing out a main as the bulk of... Ooh, nice shot.
It goes away, and so too does something. So that's both your duelists out of the equation nice and early as Autumn finds himself another kill. Patman will get involved with the Sheriff, and that leaves just Divide with the Marshal to try to see if he can put a dent in Global at all in this round. Otherwise, it could just be a flawless 2-0 start. As, well, there goes that. Solid shot. Nice one from Divide, but how many more can he muster? I'll be pushing down elbow. He and Yudo both good armor values, but there you go, okay. Eat the shot for Crystal, has the regen armor, and then Patman will swing for the kill. So there's the 2-0. Is able to back away, life intact.
That should keep the strong side stack over on A.
Thrown the spot out, actually doesn't end up getting cleared. Jing now going for the entry. Rendezvous set up at backside. Jing on the prowl. Much of anything quite just yet, but the relative position of the chamber, especially now with a ping out, unable to find that flick, swings it around the corner, but just end up overwhelming. Yudotan able to find the kill. Jing going to be taken down. Forsaken finding two, but Autumn redraws with the operator. 20 HP. Divide tries to win the fight, but Huffy comes out on top. Has the heal for himself as well, leaving Envy alone in this 1v2. Spike in hand.
10 seconds left.
Caps faking the plant, but ends up getting flushed into the open. Global Esports as the global players scattering away. Cosmic Divide going to be called in. The peek and no, the wall saving something's life, I believe.
There. Spike planted.
Right here.
5v5 with Flood getting ready to come through. Hunter's Fury available, but it's Envy playing point at backside, and immediately he gets flushed out. Kills exchange 2 for 2 as Jing trying to hold his own. We'll be able to find the one. Something gets a piece as well. It's all down to Patman, and he's going to be caught reloading. Paper X.
Great job.
Love to see it.
Yeah,
I watch them though. Pull up right away. They open doors. Nice trade, nice. Two more mid.
I had the same reaction as the coaches.
Yeah, Vladkor just shaking his head. All right.
Sure.
1-for-1 trade. Divide down. That's the pit out of the equation. Patman has one of his own. He's playing, leaning in towards this door side. Doesn't have any intention of investing in here, though, but he's going to try to push this wall and gets them off guard. Tailwind forward. Jing pushing, and they're not paying attention to him at all! Patman lines up 3. Completely, utterly destroys him as Envy. Now left to try to do it alone, but he cannot. Great call here.
Hey, where's it, Viper? Picking.
The swing. Good counter shot from Jing as Javi ends up overstepping. Player advantage now for Paper X is Yudotan walking out into mid, spotting Envy, but can't find each other. Shots whizzing past. Pit still set up here in play at A main for Patman, and it looks like no, just gonna leave the Yor to linger around the area. Yudeton tagged up a bit, jumps back across, works his way into shops. Potentially could be at risk if he thinks that everyone has left the area. Something. Oh, goes for the fake TP. He turns around. And that gives Yuta the opportunity to get the flick. A big misstep, a big catch for Yudo, and now a 3v3.
Patman left the pit to go check on that TP.
They have a drone to lead the way in. It looks like Envy going to be going for it, so Patman just tucking away, hasn't been spotted yet. Drone not quite going to make it all the way behind Pyramid. Patman might just find a crazy timing. Both of them were looking away. Jing trying to swing forward, but now Yudeton arrives, comes to the rescue, and it's just Envy boxed in behind bricks. Swings out, Patman wins it. Global Esports, they get up to 6. Will reposition into a fast hit.
Standing ahead.
Reassessing, sends out the recon. Shock darts at the ready, double stack behind pillar. Could be good value, but for now the pit gonna be bloomed in. Something not quite getting caught by the sprays there. Maybe enough to make Global think that box was going to be cleared, but
Spike planted.
still going to have their work cut out for them trying to get forward. Never mind, the pit's dropped. Haven't just found Devi. Forsaken, rushing him down and somehow doesn't get a kill. He puts him low, but can't confirm him. And now it is just Jing. Cloudburst thrown down, tap of the defuse. Jing looking for a timing, but now they know exactly where he's at, and he cannot find Autumn. Feels like Paper Rex just giving in to the stress and strain in these rounds. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, Patman being so sneaky here.
Yudo as well to try to draw attention, but okay. Pat still trying to play out of this, but this time Forsaken is able to find the kills. Crystal, now the one to try to hold down this site. As Autumn swings around from behind, has that operator caught a glimpse of the jet, but will be able to catch a shot on the Devi. Spike, however, brought forward, ready for the plant. Forsaken still holding close and will be able to get the intercept kill onto Autumn. Crystal now the do it all, swings in, finds Jing. This is still very good damage because Paper Rex, they are broke. No real money to speak of here, but we'll be able to get the round victory and potentially can make this a 7-5 half.
Teleport's ready.
I mean, look at this boosted wall.
That is, oh my god.
This is insane elevation from Autumn, and yet
they might just,
he still didn't see them.
oh.
Walk forward though. A little bit scrappy, but eventually Patman able to find it. Devi going to be taken down.
You are divided.
Scale forward. Javi able to find Jing right before the Cosmic Divide comes through. Something now tucked into this tiny little cubby. He might just find a god timing. They're checking in around this site, but no, he'll just go for the peak. It crashes over. No. Retreat onto the B site where the trademark will get cleared. Gives Global the bad news. Autumn.
I was gonna say.
Yep. Gets the turn, gets Forsaken.
It's an odd smoke.
Except's gonna be heard. Some information about this position of Patman. Rez coming through something, wanted to try to clear that out, but he's just completely and utterly surrounded, and Patman has been able to deliver the kill because Envy just couldn't quite track him down. If he had any numbers, his Hunter's Fury could save them the round, but all alone, there's just no hope for that one. And they improve. Quad push out of Nest. About to be a quad phase. Into elbow, the swing's coming in, and Yudeton, this match is won, but will be traded. Jing able to find that with his Sheriff. Something hearing the rendezvous out, as now Patman his way forward here in mid, but Envy critically able to find Autumn before the Headhunter can really ring true, but Patman finds a great timing, but so too does Forsaken until he looks back over into the site. Now just something to try to rescue them in this pistol. Otherwise Global start things off 9-4 the half. And now they know exactly where the Yoru is. Double face in, Crystal to collect it. Global, they tie it up 2-2 in pistols.
They have a backup plan here. Going to be able to cover this drone in time.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Then again, Shock darts in the corner. Shorty able to find one. Quick little fade away. Not finding anything, and something just going to try to play himself in with that flash. Forsaken bounding forward. Manages to make it a 2-for-2, but now Envy getting involved. Catches Unoton, and suddenly start being concerned. Knife out, Patman just now. Swoop in, I thought that Envy for sure had heard the footsteps there.
10 seconds
Not
left.
that he turns away. A chance, but a narrow one. A lot of it feels like it might just come down to Divide with this Marshall being able to find some shots. This one going wide and manages to break line of sight. Gets around the corner, as well as some damage onto Divide.
One enemy remaining.
Jing now finished off. These would have to be crisp. Trying to just tuck away. Get himself onto a narrow little line here. Finds the headshot.
He's got him one.
The bite's out though.
Oh.
Patman, will bring it to a conclusion. However, a very good, thrifty attempt for Paper Rex. Something I mean, he acted like he just didn't even see anything.
Oh, he saw him. He pinged it.
I know, it's just no even attempt to try to fire a shot, but okay.
Whoa.
Quick one, but it's even faster. Hell of a hit from Patman. Now a weapon recovered.
He is just so good.
Devi holding close on the corner. No flank coming through, so we'll just be straight up into main. The tailwind available. As wall raised, back up onto the half wall for Jing. Slow orb going to be sent. Fast lane coming through, and Devi. I mean, barely any damage is found. Smoke falls. Jing's right there out in the open, and Uton quickly dispatches him. All the weapons handed over.
Spike planted.
And a lot of the damage patched up by Javi. This is looking absolutely and utterly catastrophic for Paper Rex.
Right
2v4. How you meant to pilot this spot. The headshot just not connecting. Needed that. This corner double stacked.
One enemy
Envy
remaining.
still somehow
Last
is able to
player
find one.
standing.
Forsaken gets two, but there's Patman. Ever the finisher in these rounds.
So something can survive a little bit longer. Maybe it's a different round, but here we go. Turn up the tempo, pop of the overdrive.
Yeah, they just want to bring this one to a swift end.
Blocking vision.
Already some early damage out on Forsaken. Unicon sprinting, spotting, but Forsaken peeling back. Devi able to find one as well, but continues to swing forward. It ends up getting taken down. Forsaken doing well to find a second kill. The Hunter's Fury is out. Jump through the smoke. Crystal
Spike down.
eliminated now by something. Going for the some swing, but Javi sits him down. Heal available. A 1v2 would be a monstrous clutch to bring this map to its end. And oh, they give him an opportunity to isolate, but Jing will be able to get it.
You know, with that overdrive and all that other stuff, but didn't work. So what?
You want to play?
For the
Let's
fast play. Here's the tour de force.
It's three players stacked on the other side of this here. As Jing up and over the top, the ping reveal. Oh, going for Tiles Crunch here in a main. Had this one up their sleeve for a little while, it would appear. And it ends up looking gorgeous. Swing out, Patman still finding Forsaken. But now, 4v2. Tour de force, though, in the hands of Autumn.
Whoa.
Snaps down, finds the first. This becomes a lot more doable.
Ridiculous.
Spike still dropped over by Shops.
I have
He
the
scooped up. Crystal just joining in, playing alongside Autumn. Zinvi scales forward with Jing, getting a good amount of information, relaying this to something who needs to now try to hold the door. Always being made. Tour de force for the check in the corner. Not quite, but Crystal swings in. Both of them so very low. 52 health between the two.
30 seconds left.
The push out.
One enemy
Envy
remaining. Spike
arriving a
down
bit
B.
faster than they might have anticipated.
I have the spike.
Recon for the ping. Rendezvous behind the half wall. Spike in hand, but Jing scales forward. A 3K for him on the jet. Starting to look alive.
Weak buy. Autumn has a rifle. Still a res there for Javi. Patman is a pit, so Look at him.
Gonna try this again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the reveals, but it's gonna be a Bucky from Udatan to take them down. He finds something as well. Rez invested, Inby darted right into the face. And the aggression is counteracted. Slight misplays and overconfidence in the round from Paper Rex as them pay the ultimate price. This is Forsaken and Divide to try to stop this map from coming to its end. Crystal sat up on top of the wall, sends down the warning ping. Swing in, quick little rendezvous out. Forsaken unable to find the catch. Spamming with the counter spam. Wins it out in the end. Now just Divide. With an orb to drop. They cannot find the transfer. 13-6. A fantastic showing here from Global Esports, setting themselves, and this is what I was talking about, the tenacity.
Paper Rex used to be that team that I would hear about them. It's like, I just felt like playing Reyna this game, you know?
Yeah.
And I just locked it in. And like, I would have liked that better than this, I'm not gonna lie.
The competition's getting stronger and it's getting harder and harder to be able to do those vibe comps.
Yeah, look, Global have made a change up to just play a mirror. Last time around, they beat Paper Rex 13-5 on this map, and the Veto Interceptor ate what felt like 50 Raze rockets. But this time, no Interceptor, no Veto for Udatan. He's going to be back on a duelist for the second map in a row.
Out of the woods by any means, but in addition to that, you also have Crystal playing Viper, something that he's only done one time before.
Yeah, it was another part of this that I liked from GE. Now, hold on. There's a fight.
Decoy.
Of course there is. It's these teams. Envy and something, though. Well, they found both enemy duelists, quickly dispatching them. Little tuck away from Javi here at Ramen now. Slinking out. We'll just be grabbing up that ghost, but it's good early damage, and none suffered from Paper Rex.
Divide out in the open.
Wall falling.
One enemy remaining.
It's
Spike
Patman in the
down
open.
mid.
As Envy collects himself a third kill. Crystal now. And with the Sheriff, I mean, good lord. Saw what he was able to do just yesterday with this thing on Abyss. Nearly pulling off that ace. So I won't quite call this pistol round Paper X's just yet, but odds are stacked against him, but he's able to find the first shot. Taking damage, though, makes this considerably more difficult, and it's going to be Envy for the 4K. Get Paper Rex back into the pistol lead.
Ate Ram. Stay Ram, guys. Stay Ram.
Guys, raise grab orb on A.
Go with Ram, go with Ram.
Sees it, maybe not finding anything.
Finishing it, the one.
Clean shot from Envy. Spot out. A little bit of damage onto Udatan, but kill not there. Paranoia now just going to be lobbed through. As Forsaken continues to scale, finding Autumn. Udatan fighting back for one, but nothing more. Envy with a second kill. Now sends out the Prowler. Look at the spot onto Crystal. And this is looking like a bonus conversion. Paper Rex alive and well thus far here on Split. Spike dropped, Crystal. Quick peek over into Sewer, checking for the flank, but it's in fact through the spawn as something now will be able to find him. No way. Certainly not Crystal, okay, or something.
This was taken.
I was gonna say, he's gonna go for the knife. You can't do it to Crystal, there's no way.
I was like...
You with this undefined KDA.
He's almost got that Nightfall. Oh my god.
Paint shells, flashes, everything being lobbed in. It is a meat grinder, and Forsaken TPing forward, still able to find one, but that's going to be a weapon recovered. Handing Patman a Vandal, a very scary affair. Zinvi, no walkabouts down to the main, and I'm not sure if he's going to be expecting this, but never mind. Crystal goes in the drop down off that little step. It ends up costing him dearly, and Envy is very snappy to get the readjustment.
Yeah, it's so nice. Now you'd love to feed some kills into your duelist. Get those ultimates going.
Close with a judge here for something. Ready to find it on the swing. Shot flying, they hear it. They have to backpedal a bit.
Time to jump.
Patman moving over. Vandal in hand is TP forward, backside of pillar. He crash into backside. And Javi, he's able to find something. Judge no longer a concern. They get this into a 3v3, and if Patman can find some impact with that Vandal, This is looking pretty good for Global to pull off a Thrifty.
Spike planted.
I think it's very doable here.
Consideration on that snake bite, but doesn't actually send it out. Worried about a potential flank. Nightfall going across, only connects onto one. And Javi finds another shot. King just out onto the Raptors. Cleans it up. The drop down Javi with a third. This Sheriff is singing. It is now just Envy.
Thrifty.
And he will fall. What a round from Javi. What a Thrifty from Global Esports to get themselves on the board in round 4.
Yeah, this trying to gather some attention. That's all the gun.
For value, and he gets all 3! That is unbelievable. Grabs the orb, now has a pit. Shouldn't need it for this round, won't be able to use it this round. Something gets the kill there, but that's about it. Something's gonna have to work some magic. They want a real opportunity in this one.
Bring them down.
Valorant to check towards ramp. The bound across the flick, not connecting. Reads it well, plays it patiently. He's able to beat Javi forward, but as he re-swings out of elbow, the kill is there. Patman shuts down the op, and now it is Forsaken in a 1v3. Slow approach over from screen, still has a paranoia. Check on the corner. Oh. Spotted one. Trying to separate it, but just ends up being a bit too patient here.
Boombot to clear mid while Jing makes his way over.
Prowler's good. Push out though, and Patman fighting off a bit more than he can chew this time. TP from something is on him with this outlaw. Only 2 targets realistically. Can find the one-shot kill on. It just pop flashed away out of this smoke. Good for a 1-to-1 exchange with something out at Raptors. Able to find one. Wants to peek out for a little bit more, and he shall be rewarded. Divide elbow. Steadies it. So Jing, the lone casualty in the round. Paper Rex.
Shoot up mid. Jing has his showstopper too. Ooh, this could get weird.
Feels like it's going to be a spicy one. Swing out coming through. Divide collecting 2.
Spike down.
Before getting traded, but the trade up is there as Udaton also falls, and it's a great call from Paper Rex. And be able to tuck back into garage fast enough.
Forsaken already moving in this direction.
Smoke the stairs, the TP across into that one, and there's the spot and kill.
Spike down.
Spike
B.
now dropped. Javi trying to collect it, but Envy is out hunting heads. Combo potentially there for Global. They have the Nightfall.
True.
Try to disguise the showstopper a bit. Something. Keep walking to mid, and Javi this time fully anticipating this pressure and dispatches it with ease. Getting now onto mid to try to make this unassailable, but rotations are going to be needed across towards this A side of the map. Forsaken just fishing through is able to find one.
Uh-oh.
Showstopper out, sends it, catching Udaton from behind. Nightfall's now invested with just the 2 players left standing.
Cover going out.
Oh, you're stuck at ramp. Vi just needs to hold the line here. He's coming from behind.
One enemy
Oh,
remains.
he's just gonna go.
Spike down.
Oh,
A.
bottom. Gonna get a little bit, but Jing will swing the corner, find the shoulder. Paper X.
They're not looking.
You're just left scratching your head as opponent. They're doing it again. They're gonna try it again.
Udaton at the same time going the opposite way, but Jing coming up with 3. Showstopper won't even be fired off
Down A.
as they are crumbling. Paper Rex are taking a sledgehammer to Global Esports at the moment. Still, eventual drift available for something. Spot onto one, but ends up overstepping out into the open. Plays to split the difference, and now that ult for the retake not available. Envy still fighting back. That's a kill on the Udo. Patman going to be caught here.
It's Devi.
They're not spamming him though, but Envy will just push forward, finds him. Second kill for him in the round, and Nightfall 1 charge away.
Oh my god.
Okay. Less damage than I would have anticipated, but good little lurk from Crystal. Gets in around the back, some revenge on a Forsaken. 3v3 with time, really getting away from Paper Rex. Swing the corner, Javi able to find the first. Invi still standing, makes his way across into elbow, gets caught by Crystal. Jin goes flying into the back, but can only find the one. Global Esports, at long last, break this win streak from Paper Rex. Hearing some noise over towards Garage. And now looks for the reposition as Showstopper from Jing goes forward. Spots nothing. And a quick reposition. Here's the TP. And will just be a little bit of a botched job there on the Showstopper. Invi taken down. Patman able to find the one. Swings out. Forsaken. Steadies it for one, but now is in a bad spot. Repositions to the pillars. Trying to play ring around the Rosie, but Crystal will be able to spot him out. Strike him down.
Spike planted.
Operator still in hand. That dimensional drift still available.
Portal closed.
A lot of this feels like it's going to be on the shoulders of Devi.
Poison's off. Here. One enemy remaining.
He has fallen. Flick not connecting. Weapon going to be grabbed up. A little bit of poke and prod. Something finding the one, looking for the rest. Can't make it happen. So Global Esports. Smoke, Paranoia, sent. TP forward. Flash at the ready. Some spam up into that smoke and Heaven. Patman has taken damage and now will be suffering death. It is just an explosion and it's all Paper Rex all day until Crystal peels back one kill.
Spike planted.
A 1v4. Stop Paper Rex being 4-2 in pistols, 9-4 on this map.
Just don't give him the 1v1s.
Somehow still standing. As well, you didn't have your weapon out. He's got two people within one tap range. He just doesn't have the time.
Yeah.
This is otherwise very doable for Crystal. And you also don't really want to be funneling this guy's Viper's Pit. Envy going to be looking to catch him on the exit. Crystal is reading it relatively well, but Envy will still have the 3K. Paper X. Dominant still.
Face your fear!
Doing what he can. As the Nightfall goes out. Pain Shell's lobbed in. Javi still playing close. Peeks in, finds one Forsaken. Now going to be traded out as Crystal's able to find that. And once again, I mean, it's just an absolute bloodbath. 3 players dead on both sides. Something in Devi. Trying to keep the win streak going. Get another bonus conversion on this map here.
You know one's alley.
Clear the haunt, one's back pillar, but something has the headshot. The spot out now onto Yudo. Devi dead to the paint shells, but something's there for the finisher.
Boombot doesn't get the info.
Not ready yet.
Once again, they're going to re-clear this. Here comes the numbers. As Jing is able to find 2, the straight through. Forsaken taken down as well as Envy. And the spike as well at their feet. And this is a massive win for Global Esports, but they still need to convert the round. Slow approach from Crystal. Has that Vandal, the lone hero rifle in hand for Global Esports. Devi double checking. Back over towards that spawn. I think he might have pulled off the angle just before spotting him out.
Last player.
Regardless, a great shot from
30
Patman.
seconds left.
Leaves now just Devi to his own devices. Turn back. They don't know where he's at. They had no idea. That's why Crystal turned back over towards stairs. Bite into the corner. Spike now going to be recovered, but Devi needs to read the presence here on the site. Jiggle peeking out. He's reading it well, but the Thrifty will be confirmed. A necessary lifeline grabbed by Global.
Still though, here we go. Autumn sitting with that operator. Jing is a showstopper.
And be gone. Yothon able to find something. And it feels like the wheels are starting to come off a little bit here for Paper X. Flash out. The Judge eventually going to be able to find the kill, but Patman just continues to refill that space. Cleans up a second. Maybe can find the third. Reads the TP reposition. Forsaken will be able to find the kill.
I have the spike.
It's a 1v3. Off around the corner, strafes across that. Just thinking about what approach he can get. Straight in through main perhaps, but it's being watched by two. There's the backstab. Navi will find it. Global Esports.
Going for the push. Here it is.
Showstopper's out, sent. Yotan dead. However, Javi tucked away into the corners, able to get the trade back. 1 for 1, the raise is gone on both sides. Repositions, but at the same time, something taking deep space on the site. They'll confirm that it is cleared out, but they still have to make their way there. They just barely managed to jump around the corner. He's now sent. Just get avoided by Devi, who's got the pit at the ready, and he's not going to be sending it on the spike. He wants to lock off this approach through main.
Face your fear!
They can hold the line at every other entryway. It will be well suited to get this over the line. Dimensional drift going to be sent. The chase forward. Looking, hunting around, and something in Envy. Both going to be struck down at screens. Just Devi and Forsaken now. Autumn on the exit, that op in hand. The slow creep of Devi cannot find that kill. They get swarmed, overwhelmed, and devoured. A 4K for Javi, the defuse for Global Esports. Another round win, 4 consecutively now, as they look to run this back. Snakebite going to be lobbed in. Patman looking for the shot. We'll just send out the C's, but the players from Paper X able to get in front of it. Showstopper now at the ready. Has to redraw it out. Sends it over, but won't be able to find anything there, but it doesn't matter. Global Esports explode onto the scene, and they absolutely dismantle Paper X. And he's on the cusp of being able to pull that off as Paper X. A very weak buy. Devi, however, the lone rifle in hand, quickly puts it to work, is able to find two in mid. Yotan gonna be scouted as Forsaken. The siren on the shores to draw their attention, to crash their ships against the rocks. Petman trying to steady it, backs away, peeks in, finds something, and Autumn! You cannot escape! And just when you think they're out, just when you think Global has pulled it off, pissed off at every twist and turn, I would swear that this team is just sandbagging for fun sometimes. It feels that way, but now Pacey hit again. Jing doesn't even really get that much damage here, so this is still far from over. Dialed in and worried about this heaven angles, looking for potentially the backstab as Crystal able to find something. This round continuing rather to get away from Paper X as Javi finds Forsaken, and now it is just Envy and Devi.
30 seconds left. Last player
The wall will
standing.
fall, so too shall Envy, and the shorty delivers a flawless. There is still yet fight in Global Esports.
Literally flawlessly.
A pit, the only ult available at the moment. Jing one away from a showstopper. Last packing board, but Autumn just ignores the raise, goes straight in to find Envy. Now no Nightfall to be concerned about. Zeroton setting out some shots, the scale forward, Devi, the strafing across, and Crystal is tearing them limb from limb.
Down mid.
Jing has found just the one. He is all alone in the economy. I mean, there's just nothing. There's nothing for him to do here. They all stacked up. Perhaps he would be able to get some value here. And Crystal will deliver the 4K to take us into overtime.
They're waiting for the impatience to kick in.
They're going on this push. Swing out, the immediate shutdown. Crystal dispatches him once again.
It's kind of a head shaker. Let's see what Envy can do.
Head shaker, a desk slammer.
Yep.
Envy
Satisfying.
able to get the trade back. Yudaton just gonna fade away.
But you pulled the rotations.
Prowler not gonna get the spot check. Envy continuing, but goes back away. Ping coming down.
30 seconds left.
Watching for it. Jing trying to reinforce, but
Wow.
Envy will just take the fight and wins it. But look at the rotations, all of Paper X clustered around this A site. So for Global Esports, pivot into B. Set up on that plant See if they can hold the line. Playing
10
behind the
seconds
box
left.
here. Bottom
Spike
Raptors.
planted.
4-player approach now from Paper X, quickly making their way back towards this site. Autumn, situated back pillar, staring in towards garage with that operator.
Still waiting.
Okay, towards Patman, I believe he made some noise. Avi needing to deliver, but Jing able to collect the kill. The backstab now coming through. It's all on the Patman. The 1v3 in B low. He cleans it up the 1v2. Sends out the C's, but Divine will be able to strike him down. The first round of overtime goes the way of Paper X. Match point now in their hands once more.
What a round from Envy. It's the way of things. Big push. Oh.
Crystal again, looking to be that tip of the spear, that first draw, but it will be Jing to have him shut down. Operator, sights turned up towards heaven, now back to garage, pops the clone. He's left on an island, finds a shot, the spike gonna be dropped, but now still under pressure, surrounded. The flank's coming through, Jing a peek to Ali, finds one, and that's it! Jing gets 3, something gets the cleanup, and once again,